Buying an EV is getting tougher for millennials, Gen Z, with low credit scores. I consider myself an elder millennial, born after 1980. I guess I'm in the category of millennial. The new vehicle market is dominated by more credit-worthy households as per global analytics firm S&P Global Mobility. What happened? Those with lower credit scores and younger buyers are being pushed out of the market. The market in general has moved in the direction of households with greater financial resources. With rising interest rates, we're seeing a decline in the participation of the lower credit tier in the new vehicle market. No shit. Everything is more expensive. I'm seeing less people in the goddamn grocery store. I know there are less people in the new vehicle market. In February, the average credit score of a purchaser went up to 744.8 from 727.9 in February 2017. Only 4.7% of loans involved a credit score of less than 600 during the month. Meanwhile, the market share of buyers aged 18 to 34 fell to a 5-year low of 10%. Why it matters? The new data point to a market opportunity for a lower priced vehicle, said the analytics firm. However, the trend's sustenance or reversal also depends on the Fed interest rate hikes it added. Right now, there are no companies outside of Tesla producing EVs profitably. And we're talking about insane margins that Tesla has. Tesla could slash the prices of their vehicles, but there is no need right now. They are selling every vehicle that they produce. Demand is in excess of production. They have no need to lower prices any further, and they will. They have no qualms with this. But it's not going to benefit Gen Z or millennials just yet. The other companies producing EVs, they don't have the luxury of being able to make these cars more affordable. Tack on the Fed rate hiking interest rates to the moon. Last month, Warren Buffett-backed BYD announced the final price of Seagull, a 4-seater with 5 doors. Seagull is the smallest vehicle in BYD's Ocean series. People are going to buy them. There is a market for them, but not really what Tesla's going after. Speaking of Tesla, techno king Elon Musk had previously said that it's eyeing a $30,000 vehicle. However, Tesla has not provided a timeline for the car. If you announce a $30,000 vehicle ahead of schedule before you're able to produce them in mass volume, people that would normally buy a Model 3 or Y in this time might say, you know what, let's hold off. You can mitigate the Osborne effect by not speaking about this next generation vehicle until it is absolutely ready to be produced. You can mitigate it. Do people know that there's probably going to be another 3rd generation vehicle coming down the pipeline? Sure. Is it going to be in conjunction with the opening of the Nuevo Leon factory? Most likely. The Model 2 will appeal to those that were looking to buy a Model 3 or Model Y, these millennials, these Gen Z individuals that simply couldn't afford the price tag of $40,000, $50,000 for the Model Y or Model 3. The desire to purchase these vehicles is there. However, their credit scores and wallets don't match up to reality, and the Model 2 will fall into their price range. The fact of the matter is, in this economic climate, making large purchases probably not in the best interest of anybody unless they have the money to do so. If you got the bread, go ahead and hit up the Tesla website before the wait times start blowing out. Once this economic pressure alleviates, you're going to see massive order flows coming in. Wait times of all Tesla variants are going to blow out as soon as interest rates start falling. Despite Tesla ramping up production on multiple continents as fast as they can, the demand is incredible. If you can afford it, I would recommend get your Teslas now. If you remember a short while ago, late 2021, 2022, wait times were in excess of 6 to 9 months. In some regions you had to wait a year before you could get a hold of your Tesla. Those days hopefully are behind us, but I can't guarantee it. Get your reservations in now. If you're trying to get a Cybertruck, please, as soon as the reservations open for that next gen vehicle, be first in line on the Tesla website. Reservations are gonna go first, and then once these things start hitting roads, it's going to be bananas. And on to Cathy Wood, one of my favorite voices in the finance media. Cathy Wood calls Elon Musk Renaissance man says Tesla self-driving almost there. And I have to agree with Cathy on both of those points. In an already heady week, Tesla techno king Elon Musk was the subject of more praise Wednesday as star tech investment strategist Cathy Wood predicted the EV company's ambitious autonomous vehicle software was close to being perfected. Wood added that as an investor in Tesla stock, she was not concerned by the possibility regulators may prohibit self-driving vehicles due to safety concerns. And rightfully so. If anybody's been in a Tesla, you understand, I feel safe on the road. Part of the reason why I can't fathom being in something like the BYD Seagull or some of the other micro machines that are being produced in China, they're just not safe. And without autonomy, maybe with autonomy, it won't matter, but until autonomy is solved, you'll never catch me in something with zero safety features or minimal safety features. So I need to be in a Tesla. During a conference hosted by Axios in San Francisco Wednesday afternoon, Wood said Musk is our Renaissance man and the inventor of our age, Wood added. She sees Tesla's full self-driving, or FSD technology, as the most impactful AI project out there. Unless you've been living in the rock, I don't think I need to tell you how AI has impacted society in the past few months. Cathy Wood, head of ARK Invest, who is all about disruptive technology. If she says that full self-driving is the most impactful, I don't think she's kidding. The ARK investment leader said it seems like many people in the investment community must not own a Tesla and therefore do not understand the latest self-driving software upgrade. I myself have recently gotten the subscription. If you're able, please utilize these features. I'm just using the autopilot until I can get the next update to get full self-driving beta. The autopilot alone is worth the $200 subscription. I can't express enough how much being in that car with that software activated makes me feel safe. He's almost there, Wood said of Musk and autonomous driving. We need him to push and get us there, just like we need him to push on the EV side and get us there. Self-driving will save lives. There is no doubt about it. Less people will die. I myself felt a little hesitant the first time the vehicle decided to change lanes. I was nervous. It took everything in me to just not grip the wheel as it did what it was supposed to do better than I could. I have yet to experience an unprotected left turn, and I imagine my first time doing so will be wrought with fear. But once it accomplishes it, I've seen the videos, Chuck making the left turn, AI driver, we got Dirty Tesla, we got Black Tesla. All of these individuals are people in various different regions using this software. I personally am not enrolled in full self-driving beta yet, waiting for the next update from the Tesla team anxiously, but I will be patient. I will use the autopilot software and get comfortable with the car driving me, which is wild to say the least. Cathy Wood has been buying up Tesla on the cheap throughout 2023. Recent Tesla stock purchases were done through the ARKK and the ARKW funds of ARK. On April 26, Wood-led funds spent an estimated $29 million on more than 190,000 Tesla shares after Tesla sank 4.3% following a downgrade. She also jumped on Tesla stock on April 20th with purchases more than $40 million as Tesla dropped nearly 10% following the EV company's Q1 earnings. Cleaned up. And much like Cathy Wood and ARK Invest, I too have been purchasing Tesla stock, making some long calls into the future. 2025 at these prices, it is insane. I can't believe how dirt cheap Tesla is right now. And I am going to, this is not financial advice, but I personally, with every spare cent, either purchasing stock, making some calls on the options front, and definitely making some long calls and hoping to see those things mature at an appropriate rate in the future. Middle of 2024, you know what I'm saying? Just note, the night is darkest just before the dawn. And Tesla has slid since 2022. Oh boy, has it slid. But you know what hasn't slid? My confidence in the company. The stock may slide, but trust, the company is doing as well as it possibly can. It is actually thriving despite what the stock market would lead you to believe. I will continue to invest in a company that I know fundamentally is sound, especially in these economic turmoil. I can't imagine putting my money anywhere else. Wood's funds have purchased 1.64 million Tesla shares so far in 2023. Everybody ain't able, baby, but shit. Wood's ARK Invest also predicted in late April that Tesla will reach a $2,000 per share price in 2027. There's a little bit of journalistic embellishment. Just like me, ARK Invest is not telling you what Tesla will be worth. They're telling you what Tesla's fair value is. They expect Tesla's fair value to be in the range of $2,000 per share by 2027 if certain metrics are met. Full self-driving is a key driver to Tesla reaching this fair value target of 2027. They are not saying Tesla will be worth $2,000. Panasonic is running a pilot 4680 production line at its Wakayama factory in Japan. In the US, Tesla is already producing the 4680 battery cells at its factories in California and Texas. Musk has said the 4680 battery cell is integral to creating more advanced and cheaper EVs. Tesla currently uses 4680 cells in its base Model Y vehicle. Now, this should tell you something. Tesla is not only leading the way in electric vehicles, but they're leading the way in battery cell production. Panasonic, this is what they do. This is all they do, is make batteries, and they're struggling to reach volume production by their target date. This is indicative of just like the EV startups and legacy OEMs pushing their vehicle models out beyond, recognizing that prototypes are easy, production is hard. To be able to produce these things, facsimile copies of this product accurately and efficiently, this is not an easy task. Tesla is not only leading the way in vehicles, but they're also guiding battery companies in how to make these form factors because they too are the future. Just like legacy OEMs and other EV startups know that EVs are the future and are trying to produce these things as fast as they possibly can to meet up with demand, Panasonic too knows that this is super important and that this form factor of battery will most likely be in many electric vehicles, not just with Tesla. Many companies will be switching to this form factor, while Tesla's next generation probably advances to a new form factor, and battery companies are going to try to keep up because the innovation within Tesla, they know exactly what they need in terms of battery storage. They know exactly what they need from batteries in terms of their vehicles as well. Well, that's all I got for you today. I just need everybody to be easy. Peace.